Hopefully the mics work.
I guess we'll figure it out.
Probably should move the camera a little bit.
We're live.
Hey, I'm not in the shot.
I'm not in the shot.
Oh, Pete's not in the shot.
Come on in there, feeler.
Squeeze on in, motherfucker.
Oh, YouTube.
YouTube, how's it going?
Pete, you're just not in.
Trickle in, everybody trickle in.
I have to lean in the whole time.
We mean business today. Super Bowl. Super Channel.
33.
Super Pals. No,
Yeah.
I don't know
That
about
was
that.
a good one.
I don't know about
That was a
that.
good one, Danny. That was a good one.
What the hell are we talking about today? The Super Bowl? I don't even know.
Let me make sure our mics are working here.
My mic is working.
Well, I think we're good.
We'll figure it out. Let's just double check.
My mic is working. Whoa!
Yeah, it sounds like it's
We're
working.
Sorry if I sound asleep.
What do you guys think of the Goat House?
You asking me or you asking them?
Yeah, well,
Them. Somebody said a nice name.
Thanks.
Somebody said we really need to switch the name back.
It's not happening.
Mikey and I were getting into it a little bit, but we're good. Mikey and I are cool.
So we'll have Frog Angels merch, but you know,
And there's still Frogs and Angels merch.
Yeah.
We got to make the Goat House merch. Will
for
be
the-
available
for the
very
OGs,
soon.
For the OGs.
The only goat out here is Pete.
Pete's the only
There
goat.
he is.
Pete's not even paying attention.
No.
And he's breathing directly into the mic. Are you out of breath? I think he's out of breath.
Yeah. So what do we got?
I don't know. How's everyone doing?
Doing good.
You just woke up.
You just woke up.
Your phone call woke me up.
Yeah, you didn't answer.
But you didn't answer it.
Well, I got up right as I saw it. I was like, oh boy. It says Danny Provolone on my phone. I got to get up and go.
There you go. The Miami Miracle. It's coming to New York.
Why New York?
Because Adam Gase.
Yeah, duh.
Oh, right.
Come on, Adam Gase.
Right,
You
yeah.
should know
I
that.
That's
should
literally
know
your
that.
You
line.
didn't know that.
Why is it called the Goat House? I don't know. Somebody asked.
Because
answer
we're a
that.
bunch of goats here and we're in the house.
Because it's a play on words. Everyone knows the GOAT. Everyone calls, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, they call him the GOATs. LeBron James,
That is
Michael
all.
Jordan, so on and so forth. We just wanted to be more inclusive with the sports theme and, What up, Mikey? So we went with that. So we went with the GOATs, and we were just trying to have a play on words. And, yeah, it's got a BMS reference in it. But, we're here for a good time, and I know you guys are as well.
Oh, yeah. We're always ready for a good time. I think the merch will be a little better, too. Instead of a frog, even though it's classic, going to have some nice Goat House merch. Very near future. Going to work on that. Got to get on that.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. We can talk Super Bowl. I figured it would make sense. We can talk score predictions. I already got a score.
We got some prop bets going, too.
Prop bets. MVP picks.
It's in here.
Is it?
Of course it is.
Oh,
It's prop bet.
interesting. Well, we did our straight up picks last week, and we all picked the Patriots.
Yeah, we did.
Pretty unfortunate if you're a Rams fan, I guess. But not ruling the Rams out. I think the key for the Rams is to win the turnover game. I guess that's pretty obvious, but no turnovers for the Rams. I think they need about 2. Pick off Brady twice, maybe, which is doable with Marcus Peters and Aqib Talib and those safeties. And I think
That pass rush.
Chiefs could have had a couple more picks, and that could have won the game. So Brady was fortunate he didn't throw a couple more picks against the Chiefs. Now they're playing a little better defense than the Rams. So, yeah.
But not as high-powered of an offense. We can say that. As the Chiefs.
True, yeah.
True.
I didn't know if you meant what, and the Rams are
No, I was saying
playing.
the Patriots are playing a better defense, but then the offense is less consistent and less.
And the Rams are playing a better offense than the Saints.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really do a good job explaining
Look how
that.
nice those helmets look.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're
who made
shiny.
that.
They're
Freshly
shiny.
polished.
Those are looking really good.
Waxed them.
Aren't the Rams going retros though? I think they're wearing their.
They are.
Yeah. Doesn't it have something to do with, holding or something? Is it
Like a
easier
penalty?
to see?
What?
That's a
What are you
good
talking
move.
about?
That's what I heard. I
That's a
don't
good
know.
move.
It's easier to see the jersey being pulled. I heard.
I
Something
think
like
they're
that.
doing it to showcase.
I think the media is just wasting everybody's time with things like that, in my opinion.
Probably.
Danny, I read the report. It said they're trying to showcase C.J. Anderson's weight.
Oh,
And when you wear those jerseys, he looks very voluptuous.
That's true.
I think Gurley's gonna get the load.
As he should.
He should.
On the face or? Oh, right.
On the
right,
field.
Right. Oh,
On the
okay.
field.
Gotcha.
Come
Gotcha.
on. You
This is
knew
a
what I
family
was saying.
show.
Family
This is
show.
It's a family show.
Somebody in Orlando asked about the Knicks trade. What are you guys' thoughts on the Knicks trade?
I'm confused.
Confused?
So,
Well, I thought
two first-round picks for Porzingis, who's coming off an ACL, right?
Well, Porzingis and Hardaway to the Mavs for 2 first-round picks.
Dennis Smith.
And Wesley Matthews and DeAndre Jordan.
I like it for both teams a lot.
Yeah, at first I didn't hear about the first-round pick, so I thought it was terrible for the Knicks. But then they got 2. One's not protected. I think I like the deal better for the Knicks because they were going to – I mean, it's good for both teams, yeah, because Porzingis with Doncic is going to be great for many years and for the future, and the Knicks were going to lose Porzingis anyways, so, I mean, you might as well get the – I like Dennis Smith a lot, and you got 2 first-rounders out of it.
Which European on the Mavericks has the locker room? Whose team is it?
Say what?
There's 3 big Europeans on that team.
They just need Nico
Who's the
Mirotic.
third?
Dirk.
Oh, right. Yeah, but he's on the way.
done.
He's done. He's about
done.
to
I mean,
So
Porzingis
this is
isn't
Dirk's-
playing.
this is
Porzingis
Dirk's,
is not playing this
replacement?
year at all.
No, yeah, he missed like the last, it was like 30-something games last year.
He's supposed to be
when
out
he
the
got
rest of
hurt.
the year, but
Yeah.
maybe he's not even hurt.
Mark Cuban says he's done for the year, so
Mm.
he's for sure not coming back this year.
Hmm.
Maybe they go out and get Manu.
Maybe. You guys got a score predictions? I predicted.
We already did score predictions on the.
Yeah, what's your updated score prediction?
It's still the same.
What do you got?
I don't even remember.
I don't remember mine, but I'm going to
30
say it's the same.
35-24 Patriots.
I'm going to go 35-24 Patriots.
Okay.
I had in my score predictions video, I had 34-23, so I'm only just a point off from each from you guys. What do you got?
Was that yours actually?
So I'm going to say
what I picked.
it's going to be commanding, 38-23.
I can tell you it was not an ass.
38-0.
Is that an
38
ass
nothing.
beating? 35-24?
We'll say 21, actually.
Yeah.
38,
Depends when the
21.
touchdown happens.
Yeah.
If they're up to a good start and it's an ass beating the
I
entire
think this
game and they
is
get a
gonna
garbage
be a nice
touchdown with a minute
commanding
left,
win.
then yeah, it's an ass beating.
Should be.
Should be.
Key for the Patriots is their
the
their
spread
offense is
still
going to
the
be good. I don't know what the
2.5?
spread is. I have no idea.
Parker, who you got? 31-34. Who's taking the cheese?
Taking the cheese.
Who's taking the
See what this
cheese?
line
The
is
Daniel
currently.
cheese.
It was 2.5 when I checked last Patriots.
It's 2.5. Still.
For
Still?
Patriots?
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch it. No, I would touch it all day.
Yeah. What you talking about? Yeah, 2.5 is tight.
All day long.
Is it toy like a toiga?
Yeah.
I think they're winning this game swimmingly. Is that even right?
I wasn't even paying attention to what you were saying.
It's probably good because I don't think I made any sense right
All
there.
I
right.
don't think you did either.
But
Your
they're
hat-
winning.
Your hat's all fuzzy over there.
Sorry. I'll sit
Put
back.
it
It's
on
a little
backwards.
green.
Put it on backwards. Wild. You're a wild man.
There you
now.
go.
Do I just look wild?
You look a little wild. You look a little wild.
How wild?
All right. So what do we got planned? What is?
I mean, we're just gonna talk Super Bowls and Super Bowl, answer questions, and look at the prop. We had a long list of prop bets. I don't even know them. Only Danny
Long
knows
list.
them.
Yeah. How many do I have on here?
Oh, one other
30
thing.
prop bet answers. So if you're in a prop bet betting league, I got 30 questions that us, the experts, will answer for you, and we're not going to get a single one wrong.
One other thing I wanted to get to. It was when we were off the air. Dylan Renner donated $1.99, and he says, "I'm new. I'll be a constant supporter. #loyalmod."
So he wants to be a mod.
Yeah. We appreciate the donation.
Shouts out.
Hopefully you're in here.
Give him a clap. Give him a clap.
Hopefully you're in here.
If he's loyal, he would be in here. But if
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
not,
we'll see
if
if
he's
how
catching us
loyal-
later,
Testing
he's
his
still
loyalty.
loyal. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We are testing loyalty here on the Good House.
Pete, what do you think about N'Keal Harry?
Love him.
The Titans, can you go after him?
Yeah.
How bad?
What if he's gone?
I don't think they should trade. I don't think they should trade up for him, but if he's there, definitely take him. Depends on who's there. They need edge rushers really bad, but yeah,
Why don't you guys go after like Clay Matthews or something?
he sucked.
Whoa.
I read an article today that said that should be one of the Bears' offseason moves.
Was that from Sports Mockery?
No, it was
Oh,
Bleacher Report. It was a Bleacher Report article.
Oh, Sports Mockery did that one too, like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, "Come on, son."
Orlando's got
Bleacher
a
Report
question.
has a lot of
Orlando's
stupid-
got a question for you too, Bears.
Oh,
Bears guys.
Orlando.
Do
Where
the
is he?
Bears need to keep Amos? By the way, I'm a Bears fan and grow up as a Bears fan, and ever since they made the Super Bowl in 06.
guy.
Yeah, boy.
What a guy.
All right, so I will answer this for the Amos. it depends on the money. He's definitely a quality safety, but if we can get better anywhere, that's I don't want to say he's a weakness because he's not, but if we could get better, that would be the spot we would want to get better because we're definitely going to re-sign Callahan, which
That needs to happen.
you saw that he was not Pro Football Focus best slot corner this year, so big ups to him. But Amos, I would re-sign him, but it depends on the money. So I guess they're going to test free agency, and the Bears are going to come back and say, okay, we'll match it or we'll decline. So
I don't think he's restricted.
Pete, would you trade
well, we could still at least
Corey
offer
Davis
him.
or Calvin? No.
You're out of your
Right away.
mind.
No.
No?
You're out of your mind. Corey Davis for Calvin Ridley?
I mean, really,
Corey Davis is better.
Really?
Yes.
How confident are you that?
Very confident.
We'll go back in 3 years when Calvin Ridley's been in the league for 3 years. How long is Corey Davis?
2 years. That was the second year. He was hurt half the year, too.
Okay.
Can I address the Amos thing?
Yes.
I think that obviously the money's got to be right, but the Bears are kind of in a good spot here because Tyrann Mathieu and Landon Collins are both free agents, and they're going to get absolutely paid. And
Amos is better safety than both of them.
Yes, but I don't think he's going to be paid better.
Well, neither. I don't think neither of them are safeties.
He's not going to be paid in this. They're going to be paid.
They're going to be paid more.
Named.
I think Collins should play linebacker. He's not going to. He's going to play safety. Matthew's a slot guy.
This could like help us or hurt us because like they're going to set the market for safeties.
I think
same with Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas is going to get paid for some reason.
And he's really good, but he'd probably get hurt.
Somebody also asked, what should the Bears do in the offseason? I think one of your top priorities, obviously besides a kicker, is to re-sign Bryce Callahan because when he was playing, he was damn good. And that slot, as you saw in the final game of the year, in the playoffs, we lost basically because one, a field goal, and two...
That's false. That's false.
What are you talking about?
Defense is why we lost playoff.
I was getting to that. So who was it? McManus was playing slot, and he gave up the touchdown on the pick play. You can't say that Callahan would have stopped it, but you would have had a better chance with Callahan, who had more experience at that position. So I think that's a priority. I'm kind of curious what they're going to do for running back.
How many points did the Eagles score?
I don't remember.
It's not the defense's fault.
Well, they let them march down the field.
They march down, and you're
2 minutes
debatably
left.
the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen against a backup quarterback. That doesn't happen.
Not a backup quarterback, Super MVP, and the coach is a mastermind.
Yeah, you can't fully blame the Bears defense, but there's 2 minutes left, and you're the best defense. You have to make a stop. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. So, my opinion, getting Bryce Callahan back is probably one of my most top priorities. And then after that, I'm curious to see what we're going to do with the running back position because there's rumors that we're going to go after Kareem Hunt, which I would be a fan of, depending on the suspension. So,
they said that before free agency, they're supposed to come to a conclusion on his case.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to know
at least how long he's going to be suspended.
I think sometime soon. I thought they said before the Super Bowl, but obviously not. So.
Goodell's got a lot on his plate.
Yeah, he does. You think he takes care of any of that really himself?
No.
But we should do. I like the way you're talking about the Bears. We should do this on every team. Team, like who they should keep, who they should let go, what they need. That's not quick video, but stuff like that for each team. I think that'd be interesting.
Frickin' Jared.
Just saw a couple questions up here. Should the Redskins go after Kyler Murray? I've talked about this before, and I feel strongly about this. No, I've seen lots of mock drafts that have them taking Kyler Murray. I don't know if those are predict the pick mock drafts or if what they would do. I can't speak for them. I don't agree with it though. He's not a Jay Gruden guy. Jay Gruden likes, it's pro style offense, West Coast offense, needs a West Coast quarterback. I mean, he's had, I don't know about success, but they've had solid seasons with Kirk Cousins and Alex. It was going to be with Alex Smith this year. He was looking solid. The team was going to be they were going to be a playoff team. I don't think the Eagles would have been in the playoffs. Kyler Murray's just too different, and on top of that, the whole baseball situation is just. I feel like he could leave at any time, and I'm not just saying that because of his interview with Dan Patrick today, or it came out, but I said this in the past too. He scares the hell out of me. The guy could leave at any time to go play baseball. I have a feeling that he likes baseball more. It doesn't mean that he won't stick to football, but the main reason is I don't think he fits the Redskins. I really don't.
Will he play both sports like Dion?
He could, but. I don't think either those teams, like the A's
And the
or whoever drafts them,
and the
will
one
like
day
that.
Russell Wilson did that too.
Russell Wilson goes to every spring training. It seems like
Does he really? I thought he just
He
did
does
like
it more
literally
for like
with-
the workout.
he was on the Rangers. They traded him to the Yankees. I think.
He's still in the Yankees.
Yeah, they traded him to him. Yeah, so he just he
What's
shows up. I think he
What's
just.
the point? Are they
I think
paying the man?
I think he just goes to
Have fun.
Yeah, I
just
think
to
they
go?
have to pay
Oh,
him,
and-
but I don't know if
and,
he
like,
takes it.
the team.
To fill the seats?
Gotcha. The team drafted him, so might as well go.
But you got to respect him. I think he just likes to play baseball.
Yeah.
That's his way of
Two-sport athlete.
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, got to respect it.
Daniel said he was in school a year with Kevin Byard before he went pro.
Oh,
Is that Middle Tennessee or is that like high school?
You got his number. We'll interview him on the channel.
Yeah, we want him.
We want him. Sign him up.
yeah. We're trying to interview draft prospects. We're gonna get that. We got a lot planned. I'm working on breaking down some draft film. I was working on some Nick Bosa today. If you follow our Twitter, some sneak peeks on there, but full videos will come in the near future. We got a lot,
Ooh, I didn't even know that.
a lot planned for this offseason, free agency and drafts.
Should we tell them about what we applied for?
No.
No. Okay.
Speaking of the Redskins, you see Josh Norman today say that they would have been in the Super Bowl if Alex Smith didn't break his leg.
They would have been in the playoffs.
Well, I mean, you can't. If somebody asks him the question, "Would you be in the Super Bowl?" Of course, you're going to be like, "Yeah, we'd be in the Super Bowl."
No, I'm
you can't
sure-
just be
I'm
like,
sure
"No,
knowing
we'd
Josh
lose first
Norman-
round."
All I would
Who's
ask
the
him.
five
Knowing
seed?
Josh Norman, he wasn't even asked the question. He just
5
he
seed
just
was the
said it.
Seahawks. I bet you the Redskins would have been 5 or 6.
They were rolling.
They would have been 5 or 6.
Who would they have played? First round.
It would either have been the Bears or the Cowboys. They could have beaten the Cowboys. They wouldn't.
They could
They wouldn't beat the
They
Bears.
could have won the division.
True.
They
That
could
would've
have.
been something special.
But they wouldn't have gotten a
They probably
buy out
would've-
of it, so they definitely would have been playing the Bears. So
They probably would have played the Cowboys or the Seahawks. If they won the division, they would have played the Seahawks, and if not, they would probably have played the Cowboys. And the Seahawks probably got the 6th seed. Possibly the Redskins would have got the 6, and they would have played the Bears.
true.
Unfortunate year for the Redskins with their injuries.
Yeah, it's rough.
What position should Pats go for in the offseason? Linebacker, wide receiver? I'd say edge rusher. You got to throw in there too. Pretty sure Trent Brown's a free agent. You got to get him back because
They
he
should get
was.
a receiver.
Yeah, a lot of their guys are free agents besides like Edelman.
Edelman's getting old, and Chris Hogan kind of sucks now. And
Whoa.
That's a Super Bowl MVP, Pete.
what?
He will be a Super Bowl MVP.
He's gonna win this year.
Yeah, he's gonna win it
Chris
this year.
Hogan?
I guess we'll see.
Remember that?
He's gonna have a one finger catch.
Who else
in the
have
end
a
zone.
receiver?
One
I'm
finger.
trying to think.
No, you
They have
remember-
Patterson's
Cordero.
a free agent. Dorsett's a free agent.
Dorsett's not very good either.
Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon's.
He's high right now.
High.
I say they need an edge rusher too because Trey Flowers is free agent. I expect him to get him back, but I think you still could use another one.
Danny, can you explain the Chris Hogan story from earlier in the year?
What
Where,
Chris Hogan
where you
story?
said you had a dream about him, so you're starting him in fantasy, and then he had like a touchdown.
Oh yeah, that was true. I didn't even have him on my team. I literally picked him up on the wire. I was like,
I had a dream. We get a text.
I forgot about
I had
that.
a dream about Chris Hogan. I'm starting him. Better look out, Pete.
Did you beat him?
I don't think I beat him.
But no, Chris Hogan did score. so
Chris
that
Hogan
was-
did
that was
score. I
good.
think he had like
I don't
12
remember
points,
that.
12, 13 points. I forgot about that too. I was like, what Chris Hogan story? That was clutch.
That was so good.
Big ups to Chris Hogan.
Who wins the AFC West next season? And how many AFC West teams make the playoffs?
The AFC West goes to the Chiefs.
The Chiefs are going to win it. It's too early to tell, but
They need to improve at defense.
I'm sure the Chargers will make the playoffs too. But the Broncos have talent. They got Fangio in there. They could draft well here. And the Raiders have 3 first-round picks. I think there's a lot of instant impact guys in the draft, especially if you have 3 first-round picks. So
What are the Broncos doing with their first pick? What are you predicting over there? Where's Kuiper Jr.?
I like Drew Lock for them. Somebody asked about Drew Lock somewhere too. I missed it, but I remember they asked about Drew Lock. I like Drew Lock to the Broncos at 10. I like the fit, but I think he could go because he's a quarterback. I think he could go. I think the Giants probably go Haskins. I think the Jags can go at 7. Could go Drew Lock. So the Broncos may have to jump. It's still early. It's too early for any quarterback, but I mean you got to reach for a quarterback, I guess. But there's a couple guys that I think Fangio really like on defense, but I think Elway's more in charge of who they draft. I think Devin White, if he liked Roquan that much last year, he's gonna love Devin White this year. So we'll see. They could use a corner too. I don't think they'd go corner with the first pick unless they trade back. I think it's quarterback. I think it's quarterback or Devin White if he's sitting there.
What was that question? Who do you think Steelers should trade Antonio Brown to?
Like for their sake, or
who would be the best fit, I guess, for both teams?
Well, the Steelers got to just get whatever they got to get. If they can get a first rounder, I'd do that deal.
Here's a scenario.
What is it?
Packers.
They have 2 first-round picks. They trade one of them.
They have a lot of picks, don't they? Don't they have the most picks this year?
Yeah, but I wouldn't trade a first for him.
You wouldn't?
No.
Team him up with Aaron Rodgers.
It's great.
They have They have the 28th pick, right? 28th pick.
They have one in the teens, and they have one.
I think it's like super late.
29. It's 29.
29.
Yeah.
Who's
it's the
this?
Saints.
Just imagine that. Just imagine Antonio Brown and Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, they
Chiefs
just
got
said that they're going to get rid of Jimmy.
Devontae?
They're going to get rid of Jimmy Graham.
Jesus.
No, they said they're keeping Jimmy.
I thought they said they were stepping away from him.
No, they said they're keeping Jimmy.
Oh, the Packers, I would do it.
Smoke screens.
First rounder?
You're reading the smoke screens.
No, that's smoke screens.
Well, I guess because the Packers are trying to win right now, but
They have to. It would make sense if they went after him.
Though, I'm sending him somewhere where he's going to hate even more. Just a little, give it to him.
you're just taking the best you can get. I think where
The
does he fit?
Jaguars.
Antonio Brown, it's not like there's no perfect. I mean, everywhere's
Oakland.
perfect. Like there's no right or wrong answer. Like he's a receiver that can play in the slot, and play outside. He can do everything. There's no right or wrong answer for that.
Depends on the
He's a
fit
diva.
back with the Steelers. It depends on what Steelers get back.
There's no wrong answer. Everyone's a right answer. I don't know.
Will a team overbid for him?
Yes.
So there's probably going to be
I don't think a first rounder should be given up for him. I think there will be.
Okay.
The Eagles gave up a 3rd rounder for Golden Tate.
Antonio Brown.
I like Golden Tate.
But this
Brown's
receiver
way
class is
better.
so
And he had
good. I
less than
can't
a year.
believe it.
on his deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen there.
Yeah, Antonio Brown's locked into a
I think he's
contract.
gone.
Golden
Never
Tate
got the
had
money.
half a year left, too.
The Eagles might be in deep shit for the future. I really think they are.
They got an easy schedule next year.
Eagles.
Yeah.
The Wentz is their quarterback, not Foles.
All their running backs get injury
They're-
prone.
Their defensive backs are injury prone. They're losing pass rushers. The pass rushers took a step down.
They got
too.
Derek Barnett coming back.
Golden Tate. They traded a pick for him. We'll see if they can get him back. They're in the negative for the cap. It's a bad situation.
They just restructured Ronnie McLeod's contract. He was making $7.5 million. Now he's making $1 million.
Good man.
What a guy.
So there's $6
Let's get a
million
little
for
scroll
you.
action.
What should the Redskins do this offseason?
see
Keep
what quarterback
Reuben
they want to
Foster
send.
in the facilities.
They got to find a quarterback.
Keep Foster. Lock him in the facility.
Lock him in the facilities. Tell him don't leave. You're working
Uh,
out, buddy.
There's a lot of questions in this.
Yeah, that we weren't moving.
I always miss my spot.
I don't know.
Redskins.
So Lincoln said they can see the Jets going for Antonio Brown.
They need a receiver badly. Does he want to play there?
It's a
Probably
big
not.
market in New York.
He's getting traded.
They wouldn't be able to trade a first rounder because it's the 3rd overall pick,
future first.
Trade back, get a bunch of second rounders.
and they'd probably trade a 2nd round pick. But I don't know. I'm hanging on to my draft picks, no matter the team. But the Redskins, they need a quarterback. They pick in a weird spot. Haskins and Locke will be gone. I'm not a big fan of the rest of the quarterbacks really for them. If Daniel Jones is there, maybe they take him. I don't think he's worthy of the pick. So maybe they gotta look to free agency. Can they get Foles? Can they get Flacco? It's
Ooh.
not super appealing, but can they do any of that?
Junior loves a good Flacco.
Tannehill?
Buy myself a good
Tannehill
Flacco.
is supposed to be cut. Do they get Tannehill?
Tannehill.
It makes sense to
Is
me.
Tannehill a starter next year?
I think so.
Better
think so?
question: what's the over/under and how many games he starts next year?
Oh, he's probably gonna get hurt. So I mean, it's probably not a lot.
If I say 5, you taking the over or the under on games he starts next year?
Saw something that
Take the over, but not much more.
article that said Titans should pick up Tannehill. Just have 2 hurt quarterbacks.
Ooh.
Pretty good idea. Did they say that in the article?
No.
Get 2 hurt quarterbacks?
No.
Yeah, but Mariota gets hurt in games
Redskins-
Tannehill gets hurt in
and
practice.
practice. I don't know which one. I think you'd rather have the games one.
Hopefully,
Redskins.
they
Obviously, rather have the games one.
Redskins could use a bunch of DBs too. Yeah, pretty much everywhere. Norman's not as good as he used to be, but he's probably their best corner
Keep
still next
scrolling.
year. Could use some DB.
Keep
Safety corner.
scrolling.
Do I think the Dolphins should draft Kyler Murray if he falls to 13? No, I wouldn't take him. You know, I don't. He scares the hell out of me. Could switch to baseball at any time. I don't think he's worthy of the 13th overall pick, too.
Oh, my.
A lot of questions.
Yeah. What's next for Carr in Oakland? Does he stay or leave? I think he stays.
Where does Oakland have their pick?
They pick 4, and they have the Cowboys and the Bears pick, so 20s.
They could do a lot of damage.
They can.
They could do a lot of damage.
Mike Mayock knows his shit over there.
How much control does he have, though, with Gruden?
What do you know how much control he has? He's the GM.
Yeah, but Gruden's...
It's
The $100 million.
Yeah, they
man.
paid him that much to take full control. Like,
Mayock's got it.
He fired McKenzie. He fired the GM. The head coach fired their past GM. That's literally what happened.
It's wild.
At the time, I was making a bold prediction that they didn't see... they didn't have the same view on Derek Carr because McKenzie drafted Carr himself, and I was feeling that Gruden didn't really agree about... He wanted to get rid of him. McKenzie didn't agree. He wanted to keep him. That was my bold prediction, but now I think Gruden and Carr kind of get along, maybe. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Did you see the Gruden's camp?
Gruden's camp?
With Carr?
I probably did.
He told him he wants him to be his quarterback for his team.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
If you were... What are the Raiders picking?
4.
4. What are the Jags picking?
Jags pick 7.
Would you trade... If you were the Raiders, if you were the Jags, would you accept Derek Carr and one of their late picks? One of their late first-round picks for the Jags pick?
So Derek Carr...
Plus one of their
a 20 for 7
Bears
swap.
picks. Let's just say the Bears pick.
I think you'd do that.
Derek Carr and the Bears pick for the 7th pick?
Yes.
That's a deal.
So I brought that up earlier in the year, but we didn't know exactly where every team was lining up as far as where they were drafting at that point. But I have a buddy who's a Raiders fan. I brought that up to him, and he actually had to think about it for a second because he likes Derek Carr a lot. But, again, could do a lot of damage with 2 picks in the top 10.
If I'm the Raiders, I do that. If I'm the Jags...
Because they need a quarterback, and Derek Carr, for the most part, is proven, and they still retain a first-round pick.
I think that's a good deal for both teams because I think the Jags could still win now.
I should be a GM.
There you go.
I should be a GM.
I think the Jags can win now.
Sign him up.
Sign me up.
The Jags can win now because they were just in the AFC Championship 2 years ago. They still have a good defense. I don't care what anybody says. And Derek Carr is
better than Bortles.
I mean, he's better than a rookie's going to be right now too.
Yeah.
I'm okay with developing a guy. I'm more of a fan of that. But the Jags are trying to win now. I think that makes more sense. And he's still young. The Raiders having the 4th and the 7th. And Gruden gets the guy that he can develop.
We should start rumors. We should start rumors for this.
We should create an agency where teams could come in, hire us briefly, do a couple of trades, and then we get out.
I don't think anybody's going to
trade agency.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's going to hire us.
That's
my idea.
I think Gruden we can
So
probably
let's hire
sell.
Danny.
Yeah, because my idea was.
I think
appealing.
it's a good deal.
All right.
I don't know if it happens.
Should Skins release Josh Norman or Jordan Reed?
Jordan Reed can't stay healthy.
Man, if it helps them with the cap situation, then I would cut both.
Ooh.
What questions we got?
Scrolling.
What's AFC East teams? Bills.
Read the question.
Which AFC East teams? I can't see that. Something about the Patriots.
Bar the Patriots.
Bar the Patriots.
Have the best chance
of
making the
chance
playoffs, if any.
I said Bills.
Bills.
Yeah.
Already got a solid defense. And Josh Allen
Has a rocket army slinging around.
He has arrived.
Who do you think the Colts target?
I kind of talked about this last. Well, for draft or free agency, I think I like Trey Flowers or Frank Clark in terms of top free agents. Both pass rushers. Trey Flowers from the Patriots, Frank Clark from the Seahawks. But both probably get franchise tagged.
Too early to.
It's too early to tell, but could use a receiver in the draft. I like Hakeem Butler. I like A.J. Brown for them. Calvin Harmon.
Butler.
Somehow, if N'Keal Harry or DK Metcalf fall, go ahead and grab any of those guys. Marquise Brown's pretty similar to T.Y. Hilton. Do you want 2 of those guys running around? I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Try to get something.
That would be.
Wood. Brown.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pete.
Thoughts on the coach hires?
You did that last stream? Or 2 streams ago?
Yeah, but we didn't. They weren't. Did the Dolphins officially hire Flores yet? I think they're waiting until after the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
right?
they can't until after.
I think I'm gonna actually grade them all once that's done. I see you have a Broncos profile pick. I like the Fangio one. That was probably my favorite one because it just makes so much sense. They already run a 3-4. They're already built for a 3-4. Similar players as from where the Bears had. Similar players from where he came from. Players that should be better, can be better, and that he made the Bears better with the same defense. So I think it makes too much sense. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's a good hiring.
Who else? I think people are sleeping on the Kingsbury one. I don't love it, but I think people are sleeping on it. I don't like the Gase one. Makes no sense.
What about Freddie?
Freddie, I like the Freddie one because he developed like a bond, it seemed like, with Baker. Like they seemed like real close, and you couldn't hire him as your offense coordinator because he may leave right now and go get a head coaching job or be an offense coordinator somewhere else because he's pissed that he didn't get the head coaching job, or he will in the future while you have this, whoever, Greg Williams, whoever it would be. So you had to do it. No choice, and it was the right move. Bruce Arians, I like.
Chuck Pagano, I like.
For defense coordinator.
Wait, is Hugh Jackson jobless at the moment?
I believe so.
And Marvin Lewis?
Believe so.
This is-
Marvin Lewis isn't a bad.
incredible.
He's not a good head coach, but he's not a bad
He's not good.
coach. I don't think. I don't know. Lamar Jackson, you asked about? I think Lamar Jackson's the franchise
Is he a
QB of the
franchise?
Ravens. Yeah.
No, is he a franchise quarterback? Because we know he's their franchise quarterback.
I mean, that's
So
who he's
that's
going
who
to play
they've
for.
committed to.
Yeah, he's a franchise quarterback.
Unless he does a complete NBA move and says, I want to be traded to LA.
No.
Could happen. You never know.
Who wins the NFC North next year?
Bears.
Too early to tell. As we sit,
The Lions.
probably the Lions. The Lions could win it next year.
No.
I think that division is the most competitive out of anyone. Honestly
Out of the
toss-up.
3 teams, though, I don't think the Lions have a shot.
The thing, I don't think any
What
of
if
the
they get
teams.
Antonio Brown?
Still no shot.
I don't think they're going to
It's
get
a pretty balanced, complete team. Stafford just needs to. He's played well before. Last year he was not playing well, but they can do it. They got a pretty complete team. If the Vikings get an offensive line, I think they're back in the mix. I think the Packers, if they need some defensive help, Rodgers needs to play out of his mind, which is very possible. And the Bears should have pretty much the same team. So I mean, I think anybody can win. I'm not too confident about as we sit. As we sit, I think all the teams are kind of almost like their stock is down from the end of the season. Like the Bears lost coaches. The Vikings they just don't have an offensive line. Packers got a lot of holes. I guess the Lions stock is up. I think they got a good future.
The Bears did get rid of Cody Parkey. No.
That's true. That's
Well,
good.
it's not official, but it's official.
It's not official.
It's not official, but
Stop
it's official.
reading smoke screens.
It's not official, but it's official.
Do you think Danny Ellington? I think he means you're just moving the thing.
It moved by itself.
I think he means
Oh.
provolone.
No, I think he means what's that guy's name? Etling? Yeah, I think he fixed that way down there now. He was asking if Danny Etling is the Patriots' future quarterback.
I would be shocked. He's on the practice squad.
They've been hiding him.
Yeah. Danny Ellington. I see what you're saying.
That sounds like what?
Stidham to the Pats or Giants. Yeah, I can see it. I think
The Vikings trade Cousins. We're
I
building.
don't think you
around
can trade Cousins.
I don't think they should, and they can't. Doesn't even matter. I mean, who else are you going to get at quarterback?
I heard Flacco's available.
Cousins wasn't terrible, and it was his first year. We had a coordinator switch halfway through the year. We had the worst offensive line in football. I think people overreact about that stuff. I don't know. Stidham, I like that. I like the Patriots getting Stidham or Ryan Finley. I like the fits there. Second round, third round, possibly. Where do we think Le'Veon Bell's going? We got to get ready for our prediction videos.
Well, yeah,
We talk about this every week.
yeah, we do, but I can't reveal it. I'm waiting. Next time I talk about Le'Veon, it'll be the free agency video.
Which is coming. We're gonna have to get on those soon.
Mm-hmm.
Last year was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of pressure though. We did well last year. Hopefully we can. It's a lot of pressure. Hopefully we can do it again.
We didn't miss a single one last.
No, I think we missed a single one. We did a lot of free agents.
Didn't miss a single.
Didn't miss a single one.
100%.
We were
Go back in the
99.
videos and prove it. Prove it.
The tapes are lost.
I don't know about that, Jim.
I'm excited for I don't know about that Jim Super Bowl.
Kevin Byard or Landon Collins?
Not even
Very
close.
easy.
Byard. It's not even close.
I don't like Landon Collins.
I don't like him either.
It's not
So that's why you got to take Byard.
I think he's the more true safety here.
Is
As we
Teddy,
discussed.
is Teddy Bridgewater a starter?
Probably not.
Not anymore. I think that was his last year to get a shot at something.
Yeah, you got one game, which is unfortunate, but
I don't think he played well, did he?
no, can't base too much off that. But I don't think he's going to be a starter. What do the Niners do? I think the Niners should switch to a 3-4. That's what I think. I think they're playing the wrong defense. I think Buckner and Solomon Thomas are 3-4 ends. I think
Buckner did.
Cassius Marsh is actually solid, and I think he's the 3-4 outside linebacker. And I think with the second overall pick, you can get Josh Allen, the Kentucky outside linebacker.
Josh Allen, quarterback?
No, the outside linebacker.
Oh,
and
right,
you got
right,
yourself
right.
a ball team. That's what they should do. But they're not right, probably not going to. A ball team. That's a ball team.
All depending on Jimmy G, though.
Yeah, Jimmy G's got to stay healthy. McKinnon's got to stay healthy. Receivers get hurt, too. They're going to cut Garcon, I heard. Solid move. Pettis, pretty solid. They're going to get another receiver in there. Maybe it's Antonio Brown. Young defense, guys coming back. I think they'll be okay. They don't really need too much. They got to just stay healthy, get the depth. Yeah, they do have a lot of guys in their team that they have a chance to keep getting hurt, unfortunately, but they have a good team if they're all healthy.
Could you see Andy Dalton getting traded?
I can see it.
It's happening.
I saw the Bengals could get Tannehill, but would they really rather have Tannehill than Dalton?
I mean,
don't know about that.
Yeah, you can't fully trust someone with red hair.
Tannehill would get murdered in a Redskins uniform. The Redskins actually got a really good line, but they're just always hurt, so it's just not a good line. If that makes any sense, I feel like they got the talent. They just got to stay healthy.
They got some guys. We got some guys.
Everybody's got some guys.
Everybody's got some guys.
Is Goff elite? No.
Oh, Jared wants to talk about the Rams.
Rams by 21.
It's confident.
That's what he said.
It's confidence, man.
Whew.
Should we just jump into
It
it?
says the Super Bowl preview live stream. So let's talk about the good teams.
Oh,
Let's talk about the good teams.
Trade Derek Carr for Kirk Cousins.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Would you do?
No, I wouldn't do it. I'm sure
What-
Gruden would.
What if the
This thing just jumps by itself.
or no? What if
We're going to the bottom anyways.
if the Jags wanted Cousins for DeFilippo straight up?
What? I don't think
Is that-
DeFilippo
is that
wants
higher?
Kirk, and I don't
Is
think
that
Kirk.
higher?
Yeah, I don't think Kirk wants DeFilippo, and I don't think DeFilippo wants.
That's why
Kirk.
you're trading for each other.
Yeah, that guy can go. Never mind.
Whoa.
You think an O-line pick for the Vikings will make them contenders? Not one player, but yeah, because I think they get a guy in free agency or two, and I think they get a guy or two in the draft. And I like this O-line class a lot too. They really can turn it around. See what the Colts did. They went from worst to first last year. Not the Vikings are going to go to first, but yeah, I think that should get them back to being contenders because they were supposed to be, and they were 2 years ago. So, I mean, I don't see why not. R.I.P. Frogs Angel Sports.
What about that? That's a good question.
If you could go back and erase your memory of a Super Bowl and watch it again, which one do you pick? So, basically, the best Super Bowl?
I got a way to spin. Like, what's your
Well, the
when
Patriots,
you think of a Super Bowl? What's
Patriots,
like the
Falcons
first
one.
memory you think of?
the Patriots comeback.
That's what you think of?
It was
Think of the David Tyree catch. For whatever reason. Giants.
The Patriots comeback was unreal.
I think of this the
That Falcons team was dominant.
San Antonio Holmes catch.
San Antonio Holmes.
That catch was unreal.
San Antonio Holmes? Or San Antonio?
I think it's
San
Antonio.
San Antonio. Sal Palantonio.
Sal
Holmes.
Palantonio Holmes.
Yes. PN.
Here's the problem with Goff for this Patriots-Rams
Yeah.
matchup. Patriots been getting good pressure. I don't know if Goff is not terrible, but that's where he makes his mistakes under pressure. Seems to panic too quick, throw off his back foot. If the Patriots continue, the reason they're getting the pressure because Trey Flowers in the blitz. This is why Flores is getting the job for Miami.
Bring the heat.
Genius blitz packages in the right times here. Smart guy. They're gonna keep it coming. But the Rams' offensive line is pretty solid too, so they can pick up these blitzes. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Who has the better legacy, Brady or Belichick?
I think they're hand in hand.
Yeah.
Can't have one without the other.
Brady won 5 Super Bowls, right? And then five were.
Bradford really wants to let you know, Junior, that he loves the hat on backwards.
Thank you.
But I was saying Brady's 5 Super Bowl wins had 5 game-winning drives. He had 5 game-winning drives. So basically, he needs a game-winning drive to win.
To win. But what if happens the game-winning drive is in the second quarter? Is that a game-winning drive?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Should we go into the questions?
The prop bets?
Prop bets?
Yeah, I'm curious to hear these.
Well, actually, let's discuss the game first because we haven't done that, and then we'll
We
get
kind
into
of did that. We picked the
We did it on
scores.
the
I said
prediction video. We talked about it for.
That's
key-
true. We had a
the
prediction
time.
video.
The key to the
Go watch
Patriots is to continue their offense. That's really not the problem. They're gonna do it. I think, like I just said, I think the pressure. If they get the pressure, the blitzes are working. They're gonna win.
If they score more points than their team, they'll win.
Yeah, the Rams got to win the turnover battle. Not by like 1-0 turnovers. I think they get 2 turnovers, and they let up none, or they give away 0 turnovers. I think.
Win the turnover battle.
Yeah. Then I think they can win.
Could win.
Gurley goes back to Gurley. They could win. Brandon Cooks gets revenge. They could win.
Nobody's talking about that.
Should be. It'd be if you're Brandon Cooks, you lost the Super Bowl. It'd be pretty terrible.
He
Last
got
year,
he got his revenge game against the Saints.
yeah. Last year he was in the Super Bowl on the Patriots. Got a concussion. Got knocked out of the game. I honestly think they would have won if he didn't get knocked out of the game. And loses the Super Bowl. Gets traded to the Rams. Plays his old team. And if he loses them, it's gonna be unfortunate.
Wow.
All right, prop bets.
Is Tom Brady an MVP candidate?
Yeah.
Think so?
I think he would have to be in the discussion.
What's-
I don't think he's
how
the
many
MVP,
candidates
but I
are
think
there?
yeah, you think he's in the discussion.
I think it's just Mahomes and Aaron Donald.
Well, then, no.
Got to give it to Mahomie.
Mahomie. Read him, Danny.
All right, so we have prop bets. This is actually from the league that I'm in.
You're in a prop bets league?
Yeah, brah. Winner takes home
Brah.
$1,600.
Good luck.
Brah, thank you.
Good luck.
That's why we're doing it right now.
Oh, we're
All
doing
right.
them for you?
Well, this is but
No.
we're just gonna go over. There's 30 questions. Guys on the chat, you can participate as well. But length of the national anthem, over
Classic.
or under a minute 47.
I
Now I had
agree.
a question. What's the average
Yeah.
national anthem?
Yeah.
Is it a minute 47 or is it just some random number?
I'm gonna say over.
Over?
Yeah.
Who's singing it? Somebody needs to look this up real quick.
Yeah. That's
No, I got something for you.
I need to research.
I think she's gonna take her time because
Who's-
she's.
how do you know it's a
I
she?
I know it's a she.
You know it's a she?
Yeah, I know it's a she.
Who's singing?
Oh yeah, it's somebody that
I know if her, I know
Somebody
if I
that
saw her.
that people aren't happy about, right?
Well, people like wanted her not to do it as a protest, whatever. But
Gladys, Gladys Knight?
I don't know who it is.
I don't know who that
A
is.
local artist will sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl in Atlanta this year. Legendary R&B singer Gladys Knight.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the over. R&B over. Always choose the over.
Because
With
she's
R&B.
gonna
With
sing
R&B.
it.
Yeah.
She's gonna sing it not in R&B. She's inside, feeling cozy. She's gonna take her time through the song.
She's got pipes.
Like if she was cold,
She's got pipes.
If she was cold outside, she'd kind of speed through it. She's like, I want to get out of here. That's my logic. Makes
Okay.
no sense, but none of these prop bets do. So
No,
I'm taking the
Super Bowl's
over.
never gonna be in a cold.
Well, my
place.
logic is the fact that
Those are
she's an
things.
R&B
That's-
singer and
that's
she's
what I'm
got
thinking,
she's
too.
got golden
over.
pipes that she likes to belt. She's gonna have some long, A tones going there, and it's gonna be a little bit extended. I'm gonna
Take
go a
the
minute
over, Danny.
53.
Take the
I'm
over.
taking the over.
Taking the over.
Coin flip.
It's heads.
Okay, that one's
Tails
pretty
never
easy.
fails.
You know,
Tails.
all right.
never
Here's
fails.
where it gets to football. Which team will kick off to start the game?
I think the Rams kick off.
Rams kick off. Patriots receive. So who wins the coin flip then?
Patriots.
Patriots win the coin flip.
I think the Patriots win it. They want the ball.
I think the Rams win it. It's about the 50-50. Do they defer?
I think whoever
do they take
wins
the
it
ball?
both defers.
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
too.
No, I think the Patriots want the ball.
Well, Patriots are always known for kicking off to start the game, having the last score in the half, and then getting the ball again.
That's a recent past here. They just go and score right away and set them a tone.
Whatever. I'm gonna go with.
So what's the question?
Which team will kick off?
I think the Rams kick off.
I think the Rams kick off.
Yep.
Because they're gonna lose.
Yep.
Or they're gonna win the coin flip. All right. More questions. Will a pass be attempted on the first offensive play?
Ooh, I'm gonna say no.
No.
You think it's gonna be a run?
Sony Michel gets the ball.
I think they're gonna set them. I almost just said Matone again. They're gonna set.
I said it last time.
They're gonna say they're gonna set the tone by throwing the ball first play. Patriots.
No, Michel's gonna run one for
little play action
4
deep
yards.
ball.
Michel for 4.
PG, do you answer that question?
What?
Nothing.
You didn't answer the question.
What will the first scoring play of the game be? I'm going with field goal. First scoring play of the game.
It's gonna be a run to Michel.
It's gonna be a run.
The first play of the game, besides the special teams play, is gonna be a run to Michel, and the first touchdown will be a run to Michel.
I think the first one's a touchdown.
Touchdown?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going field goal.
Can't wait till I'm right on both of those.
Two solid defense.
Probably Rams get the ball first. Gurley gets it.
Danny's gonna go against your word, and then it's just gonna end up losing them.
Nope, I'm gonna get him 100% correct. Okay. So I'm gonna go with field goal. What team will score points of any kind first? So who's gonna score? Patriots. So they're gonna score in first.
Michel scoring.
They want
the touchdown right away.
We want the ball, and we're gonna score.
Which player will score the first touchdown of the game? You just answered
Sony
that.
Michel.
Sony Michel.
Could be James White, but
I'm gonna go James White.
It could be a slip screen.
So yeah, I'm going field goal. So then I'm gonna go Todd. Todd's gonna have the first touchdown of the game for me.
Gurley.
Todd Gurley. Todd McShay. Excuse me.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which one.
Pete.
Chris Hogan.
Chris Hogan. There you go. Do you have a dream about him?
Yeah, you
had a dream about him.
No, I just said Chris Hogan.
You had a dream
about him.
Which team will be winning at halftime?
Patriots.
Yep. Which player will have the most total rushing yards in the game?
Tom Brady.
Solid choice.
Gurley.
Todd
Gurley.
Who's gonna have the most rushing yards in the game?
It could be Michel.
It could be.
It could. Because Gurley could still be all. I don't know.
Maybe his head's
still up his ass. I don't know.
He's had some time.
Could be C.J. Anderson.
It's true. Could be C.J.
Could be Rex Buckwood.
No, I'm going Sony Michel because the Rams are gonna be down in this game trying to play catch up. They're gonna have to pass.
I know.
Sony Michel is my answer for like everything here.
That's true. It is.
He's MVP then.
Who wins the coin toss? Sony Michel. Who sings the national anthem?
Sony Michel.
That's not even one of the questions.
Which player will have the most receiving yards
Sony
in the
Michel.
game?
No, Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks.
Edelman.
I think he's going to get a bomb in this game.
Brandon Cooks?
Yeah. So I'm going to go Brandon Cooks as well.
Robert Woods is getting the bomb. We all know that.
I don't know about that, Jim.
I said she was the bomb.
I said she was the bomb. Which player will have the most total receptions in the game?
Edelman,
yeah. Nah, it could be Woods. No, Edelman.
Which quarterback will throw for more passing yards?
Brady.
I'm going to go Goff.
Gaff. Jared, no.
Brady.
I'm going to go Brady.
You're going to go Brady? I'm going Goff.
I'm going to go Brady bunch.
Because Brady could easily win the game with 230 passing yards, and I feel like Goff could lose the game with 350 passing yards.
But Tom's the GOAT.
Tom's the GOAT. That's why he doesn't need to pass. He doesn't need to pass when he's the GOAT. Which quarterback will throw more passing touchdowns?
Tasty.
I'm going to go with Goff.
Brady.
Ooh. Which quarterback will throw more incomplete passes? Well, this question's stupid.
Goff.
Which quarterback will throw more interceptions?
Goff.
I'm going to go Tom.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to go Tom.
You're wild.
I know. One interception.
What's the spread?
But then didn't you say it was going to be an ass beating?
No, I didn't say it was going to be an ass beating.
Okay.
I said it depends on when they score, if it's going to be an ass beating based off of Pete's scores. Which team will have more time of possession? Patriots.
Patriots are going to control this game.
Will there be a 2-point conversion attempted by either team?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the Rams will for
McVay's gonna be
sure.
up to something.
Both teams might do it, but the Rams for sure will.
Will there be a fake special teams play like?
The Rams are known for doing that.
Yeah.
Johnny Hecker.
Hecker's got a cannon.
Oh, here's a fun one for you guys at home. Will any called touchdown on the field be overturned / negated by a replay?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Knowing the
Will any
NFL,
flags be picked up?
we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Will any call? So, what'd you guys say for that?
I mean, I think the officiating will be good this game. They're gonna be on their best behavior today. Everybody's watching.
Yeah, it's the Super Bowl. It's all they can watch.
Well, they did. Everyone was watching the last game too.
Yeah, but they know
Both
they're in
games.
deep shit right now.
They are in deep shit, but they do want their guy Tom Brady to get another Super Bowl ring. So,
But do they?
they do.
They might want McVay so they can see his girlfriend more on television.
True. Facts. That'd be my pick. Will either team miss an attempted field goal or PAT?
Both have really good kickers, honestly. So
I could see a kick being missed. Isn't
I'm gonna go no.
Zerline hurt?
Yeah, he is. He's on the
But he's a
injury
beast
report.
though.
Yeah.
He used the MVP of the game, the last game. Nobody's talking about.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be able to sink what he sunk.
why
it's
not?
inside. Why
He's
not?
hurt.
You hit that one.
Yeah, but
You
what
have
if
2
that
weeks
did
to
it?
recover.
What if that did it?
No.
I feel like there will be a miss, but then if I really think about it, neither kicker should miss. Really, they're both very good. And
I'm gonna go with yes on that one, just because in the NFL we've seen the most missed field goals.
I don't think
and
there'll be that
PATs
many.
ever.
Well, it's PATs too. I don't think that many kicks will be attempted. Really, I think it'll be mainly touchdowns.
That's what my score prediction is. And I don't think it was a miss.
Total number of combined sacks by both teams in the game.
You got a number?
Yes.
Combined sacks.
Combined sacks.
3.
3. I'm gonna go 4. I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5.
I'll take.
I just
I'm
had a
with- I'm
vision
with
of
you
Tom
there.
Brady getting sacked.
I'm with
Brady-
you. I'm trusting those.
Brady hasn't been
demons.
sacked yet this postseason, but I bet he gets
He's due.
sacked once,
He's
and I
due.
think Goff gets sacked twice. I think
Sack
the
tapped or just sacked?
sacked. I think the
Okay.
Patriots get good
So I said
pressure, but sacks. I'll say 3 or 4. I'd probably go 3 because whatever. I just
Total
did.
number of combined punts by both teams.
I don't know.
That's a tough one. I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna go with
4.
I was gonna go with 4.
I'll take
2
that.
each.
5.
Whoa. Whoa.
I have no idea.
Total number of combined field goals made by both teams. I'm gonna go with
1.
3. 3 field goals.
3. I agree.
Total number of accepted penalties by both teams.
All of them.
I don't know. I don't think there might not be that many flags
Accepted
in this game.
penalties? Is that what the question was?
Yes, accepted penalties.
18.
It's a lot.
By both teams combined?
Accepted penalties.
So
Yeah.
9 each.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
How's that
If it was
how's
an
that
over
not?
under of that, I would say under. So I'm gonna go.
I think
16.
the refs are gonna cool it. I think they're gonna keep it in their pants for the Super Bowl.
The flag's not technically in their pants.
You know what I mean.
It's near it.
I wasn't talking about the flag.
Over under 5 nip slips. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Janet Jackson's not performing.
That's true.
It was just 1 nip slip.
Total combined turnovers over under 2.5. I'm gonna say under.
Under.
Because I already said there's gonna be 1 interception.
Under. Yeah, under.
Total combined rushing yards by both teams over under 204 yards. I'm gonna say over.
Over.
Yeah.
Total combined first downs by both teams 43.5 over under.
Wow. That's a lot.
I'm gonna go under on that one.
That's tough. That's a lot. But how many first downs did the Patriots have against the Chargers? Was it something like a record or something? And the amount of time they did, I think it was.
I don't know, but
I'm gonna pound the over.
they were
Pound
damn
it?
good.
I'll pound the over too.
I'm going to go under.
I'm gonna go under with Pete. Total combined offensive plays ran by both teams over under 131.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're going over.
Sure, we'll
Yeah.
go over.
Give me that over.
All right, champion. Who's gonna win it?
Patriots.
Patriots.
Mhm.
Vikings.
MVP.
Kirk Cousins.
Ooh.
Big
Sony Michelle.
Tom.
You think Big Tom?
I think they just give it to
I think
Brady.
it's gonna go to.
Just like when.
See, I could see them winning the game without Tom throwing a touchdown. I could
They
see
did
them
the
just
Seahawks.
rushing.
True.
beat the Seahawks.
It could be Michelle. It could be.
You had Tom Brady and not Malcolm Butler, and Tom Brady just gave Malcolm Butler his car. This is what it is.
You could go ahead and have it.
You really won the game.
Oh, everyone's favorite color of the liquid dumped on the winning coach.
Yellow.
Yeah.
The options are yellow, orange, blue, red, clear, purple, or other.
Red.
No, I'm going yellow.
Yellow.
Fucking red.
I'm gonna go with clear, and it's gonna be straight vodka from Gronk.
Does Anthony Davis get traded?
Over under.
Over under.
Yes, he will get traded. And that is all my questions. Thank you for participating.
That was a great segment.
Do the Bulls trade for Lonzo Ball?
I think they kind of have to, right?
You kind of have to.
They suck so bad they need something.
Yeah, we don't want them
They
to
got
be good.
Timothy Lau. I don't know.
I think it was Lawawu.
Lawawu Cabaret.
I don't even know what his last name was.
That was we just probably butchered that so bad.
No, you got it.
I think it was spot on.
Spot on.
I got no other questions.
You see, Anthony Davis's dad said he would never want his son to play for the Celtics.
Yeah. What a dickhead.
because of what's his face, right? Isaiah Thomas?
Yeah, he said they mistreated him.
Mistreated him. How'd they do that?
Huh?
How'd they
I forgot what the beef was because he was like really good. He was really good. Then they traded him right away. He was like the team MVP. And they had the sob story with his family member who died or something. His sister died or something like that. And then they traded his ass after that. It's a business. I think deal with it. I mean, if the players want to act like it's a business too, like because they do in the NBA, especially in the NBA, like look what Anthony Davis is doing. Celtics are, in my opinion, a great organization.
Is anybody
great place to stay in shape?
You remember when was it, like a month ago or something, that LeBron had dinner with Anthony Davis? Why isn't he fined for tampering?
They went on a date.
Why isn't he been fined, huh?
Because they can't prove anything.
That's tampering.
Can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine the tampering that went on in the banana boat though? There's a lot of tampering for that one.
Yeah,
a lot of tampering.
Yeah.
What the hell happened there?
We don't know.
Tampering.
Legend has it. No,
probably a lot of heavy petting.
You guys want to do some Super Bowl trivia?
Sure.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Are you able to do this too?
I guess. This wide receiver shares the record for most receptions in a Super Bowl with 11. Wes Welker, Deion Branch, Chris Collinsworth, or Tony Nathan?
Deion Branch.
This wide receiver shares the record for most receptions in the Super Bowl with 11.
I think it's Branch.
Branch. Whoa.
Branch.
Wow.
Deion Branch. That was amazing.
Wrong. And the answer is Wes Welker.
We said Wes Welker.
It's fucking Pete's it's his fault.
Pete.
You don't have to go with
This is the easy trivia too.
You don't have to go with.
We're only on the easy mode.
Which Green Bay Packer forced a key Rashard Mendenhall fumble in Super Bowl? Oh, it was B.J. Raji, wasn't it? That was B.J. Raji. I'm doing it. Wrong, Clay Matthews. Pete.
You give me a chance to answer.
Yeah, B.J. Raji was dominant in that Super Bowl.
Before you click it, let us answer.
Yeah.
I was pretty confident. I feel like
B.J.
this thing's
Raji.
lying. The Colts franchise has won Super Bowls while located in two cities, Indianapolis, and it was Baltimore.
Yeah,
it's Baltimore.
Woo!
We got one. Which city will host Super Bowl in
Miami.
the 2012 Super Bowl?
Which teams hosted it?
Which city hosted it?
Miami.
So who was in that game?
It's
Miami.
it's either Indianapolis or New Orleans.
Miami.
Or it could have been Atlanta. It wasn't Minnesota.
Miami.
Because is that the year that they're staying?
What are you saying Miami for? They're not even on there.
I'm gonna go with New Orleans there, Frank.
B.J. Raji got a pick six. See, that's what I was thinking of. New Orleans or Indianapolis? Yeah,
You doing against the Bears?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Pick six, but
Who won the Super Bowl in 2012?
Hey Siri. Bitch. Who won the Super Bowl in 2012?
Cheating.
You guys gotta tell us.
The Giants snuck past the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
They stuck bought a
I'm gonna go with Indianapolis.
Lucas Oil Stadium.
Oh, see, I already got it before you said that. Who performed during the halftime Super Bowl XL?
So XL would have been.
I'm not good at this.
I think it's 40.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Wrong, Rolling Stones, you idiot.
Wow.
We got 2 out of 5.
That's passing.
The fuck is this?
I mean, those were kind of bullshit questions. Let's be honest.
That was
here.
the easy one.
Wow,
We're going to medium.
Oh,
Who was the youngest quarterback to start and win a Super Bowl? Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, Steve Young,
Ben
or Dan
Roethlisberger.
Marino?
Big Tom.
Big Ben.
Mm.
Correct. We got it right.
3 of us got us right.
What quarterback
said Big
threw
Ben.
8 career Super Bowl interceptions, setting the record for most interceptions in Super Bowl history? Bradshaw, Elway, Montana, or Kelly? It's got to be Kelly.
I'm going to go John Elway.
It's got to be Jim Kelly.
Jim. I don't know, Jim.
John Elway. God damn it.
Oh.
Jim Kelly had the record of interceptions until Brett Favre beat it, but that was just for regular season, I guess. This QB shares the Super Bowl career record for lowest interceptions rate, 0% on a minimum of 40 passes. Jim Plunkett, Rich Gannon, Kenny Stabler,
Keith Stabler.
Keith Stable.
Joe Davis.
I'm going Rich Gannon.
I feel like it's either Stabler or Plunkett. We're going to go Gannon, though, because she said it's Plunkett.
Pete.
Danny.
This player was named MVP of Super Bowl XXXI. Who is he? Antonio Freeman, Reggie White, Desmond Howard, Andre Rison. And I don't even know who that is.
There's a
Super
picture?
Bowl MVP. I'm going to go with Reggie White on that one.
Desmond Howard did not really have a good career, but I feel like he did win a Super Bowl MVP if I remember.
I don't know.
I don't know, Jim.
Let's go with Desmond.
Correct. Desmond Howard.
Thank God. We got that one right. That was for all the marbles.
This running back holds the record for career rushing yards in Super Bowls with 354. Larry Zonka, Rocky Bleer, Jerome Bettis, or Franco Harris. Well, that's Franco Harris, isn't it, in the picture, or is that Zonka?
Does the picture
I don't-
correspond with it?
I think the last one was Desmond Howard.
How many Super Bowls did Jerome Bettis go to?
Is that Chad going to help us out?
No.
Probably not.
I think we're probably a little delayed.
How many?
Yeah. I'm going to go with Jerome Bettis. How many Super Bowls did he win one with Big Ben?
Yeah.
And didn't he have one before that too?
Go Jerome Bettis. Wrong. Franco Harris.
Idiot.
We got 2 out of 5 again. We're not too good at this. Now we're going to hard. How many Super Bowls have been decided by 3 points or less?
Oh my God.
Oh, it's easy.
What are the options?
6, 4, 2, 1.
4.
6.
I'm going to say 4. 6.
I had it right.
Colts against the Saints was played in this stadium. Reliant Stadium, Sun Life Stadium, Raymond James Stadium, or Louisiana Superdome.
Raymond James.
Wrong. Sun Life. You guys are so stupid.
Stupid question.
Which of the following teams
Bullshit.
has never suffered defeat in the Super Bowl? Steelers, Cowboys, Jags, Panthers.
Panthers lost.
Steelers.
Who did the Packers beat? Can't remember who the Packers beat. Why can't I remember?
Was it the Steelers?
Could have been.
I think it was.
I'm going to go Cowboys. No, it was the Jags. What Super Bowl was also Vince Lombardi's last game as coach of the Green Bay Packers? Super Bowl 1, 2, 3, or 4? 4.
Oh, it's definitely 3.
It's definitely 4.
It was 2. Oh, I knew
No,
that.
no. The more you know.
What was the only Super Bowl where there were co-MVPs? I don't know.
I'm done with that. Oh, you got it right.
I got it right. I knew it.
We got it.
That was the only one we got right. All right, now we're on to very hard, the last.
Oh,
Who holds the record for the most career fumbles in a Super Bowl? Jim Kelly, Terry Bradshaw, Roger Staubach, or Thurman Thomas?
Thurman Thomas.
Yeah, I'm going to go agree with you there. It was Roger Staubach, though. This team scored the fewest points in Super Bowl history, 3 points. Super Bowl VI. Cowboys, Packers, Dolphins, Colts.
I'm going with the Green Bay Packers. Super Bowl 6.
I'm thinking the Dolphins.
Super Bowl 6.
Super Bowl 6, yeah.
I'm going Green Bay Packers.
The Dolphins.
It was the Dolphins.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I was saying.
It's all set.
Probably was the Packers that beat the Dolphins in that one. Over the course of his career, how many total points did Adam Vinatieri score in the Super Bowl?
Whatever the highest one is.
51. No, it was 34.
Pete.
Whose 74-yard interception return with 3:12 remaining capped a fourth quarter comeback in Super Bowl XLIV for the Saints. Randall Gay, Malcolm Jenkins, Will Smith, or Tracy. It was Tracy Porter. Correct. What was the attendance of Super Bowl XL in
Who
Michigan?
Who even?
69,000. Nope, it was 71. Got one right. What a stupid trivia. It was stupid and rigged.
It was rigged.
It's done. We're ending the stream.
Probably should.
Trying to see if there's a better one.
Keith Stabler.
Oh, I watched that. That's funny.
This is today.
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay.
It was funny. A nice long break on the toilet.
On the toilet.
It's a toilet.
It's a toilet.
Well, while you're looking at that, it's awfully quiet in here. If there's any other chat questions, we only got a couple people in here, but throw them out there.
What a terrible trivia. What's everybody got before we end the stream?
What's the question?
What do you got?
What's the question? That's the question.
What is the? We gotta end on.
I got nothing, man. I got nothing. I'm just talking. Are we gonna be live for the Super Bowl? Is that what we're doing?
Are we doing that?
I didn't know. That's what I was asking. Huh?
I won't be here. I'll be at a betting palooza.
Betting Palooza.
A betting palooza for Super Bowl.
A betting palooza.
Probably gonna lose all my money.
A betting or betting?
Betting, not betting.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a betting store for the Super Bowl.
Shoot, man, you're a weird guy. I don't know.
What running back should the Bucs trade for? Why do they got to trade for one? They should just get Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, but is he gonna want to go there?
Let's go to a big market like Chicago. Play with his boy Mitch. And his boy Matt Nagy.
I don't know if they need to trade for one. Keep your draft picks. Draft one in the second or third round. Second round, you can go Montgomery. You can go Devin Singletary. Third round, you can go Dexter Williams, maybe.
They got to make sure that the running back they bring in knows the playbook. That's all I know.
I think Ronald Jones can figure it out, honestly, but we'll see. He's got to figure out that playbook.
I don't know his deal.
Yeah.
About that time.
About that time for
Danny?
that.
20K subscriber goal for all 14 people who are in here. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. We got some big things in the
Pretty sure
works, as always. But, yeah, be there, be square. We'll catch you next time. And have a great day. Goodbye.
Have a fun Super Bowl.
Go Bears.